you don't mean the series? No, I've not done the series. But not yet.
Oh no, it was really good. It's just a whole.
Basement. So thank you very much for making it out. My name is Rik. This is Star Trek versus Star Wars. Let's find out what's in the room right now. Give us a cheer if you're a fan of Star Trek. Okay, good for you. Star Wars? The same people. Okay, actually, let's find out. Give us a cheer if you are a fan of both. I like it. You are allowed to like both in 2025.
Yes, but it's not equal.
Yeah, but it's what I call sci-fi sexual. It's perfectly fine. Okay, you're allowed to be. Okay. Give us a cheer if you're a fan of neither. Oh, thank fuck. Oh, yesterday it was all Stargate fans. Really awful. Okay, this is Star Trek versus Star Wars. This is a show that is going to be chock full of spoilers, okay? So, before we actually kick off, I'm going to go through some of the ones that you might not know that might get spoiled throughout the show. So first of all, these two, they're related. So are those two. I think they're from Fife. So, he dies, and 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 he dies, but he doesn't die. But he does die. I don't know what's going on with Data right now. He's sort of in between here. They don't die, they just kill the franchise. I'm glad you guys laughed at that. The other day I did that joke, all the Star Trek fans, not a word, they were like, yeah, that's correct. And if I'm going to take pot shots at Star Trek, don't worry, Star Wars is in the firing line as well. The thing that almost killed Star Wars, the dialogue in episode 2. Oh, we all know this line, don't we? What the fuck are you doing in Sand, Anakin? Okay. But this is it, Star Trek, Star Wars 2025. We kind of live in a little bit of a golden age of content again. You put it on the streaming services, look how much there is! All this stuff that we can watch! And as fans of Star Trek and Star Wars, we hate it all! Can't stand it! We want the old shit, we don't want new stuff, do we?
We love Lower Decks and Prodigy.
We do like those. Yeah. However, let's go back here.
Woo!
The original series. Kirk, Spock, McCoy, and some other people. Now, Star Trek was created by a man called Gene Roddenberry back in the 60s. The vision of Star Trek was wagon train to the stars. More specifically, what if humanity had put aside things like sexism, racism, homophobia, and worked together and explored the cosmos. Now, moving forward to 2025, many of the things that we see in Star Trek, we now have today. For example, the tablet computer. So in Star Trek, now we have it. The onesie. Now, anyone over the age of 35, you will remember back in the 90s getting one of these bad boys. Oh yeah, the first flip phone modeled on the flip communicator from the Star Trek, the original series. We were so excited by that. Now, of course, these have changed over time because now they are Android phones. They come with unlimited data. Fuck off, that's the best joke in the show. Okay, it doesn't get better than that. Okay, let's go to the other side. Star Wars, created by this man here, George Lucas. Pop quiz for the audience. This Star Wars wasn't the first movie that he directed.
THX 1138.
Oh, that's the first one.
Then American Graffiti.
Yes! American Graffiti. Yes, that was the second movie he directed.
And Howard the Duck.
Look at this. Oh, Howard. We don't talk about Howard the Duck. Like, the weirdest sex scene in any movie that exists. What were you thinking, Elizabeth Perkins? It's like, okay, so, looking at this poster, nothing like Star Wars. You're thinking, how the fuck did you get Star Wars out of this? The thing is, he directed this film, it was a critical and financial success for the studios, and everyone was like, holy shit, this guy is good. And basically, he can do whatever he wanted. Now, does anybody know, stay quiet, anybody know what he wanted to do?
Flash Gordon.
That is correct. Flash Gordon is what he wanted to do, but they couldn't get the rights for it, so he created Star Wars. Now, Fox Studios stepped in and said, you know what, you did so well for American Graffiti, we're going to pay you $500,000, which was double what he got for American Graffiti. George Lucas turns around and says, no, pay me the $250 that you paid me for American Graffiti, but give me the merchandising rights. Now, Fox Studio went, we're going to save half price, and you're going to get a couple of t-shirts. Fuck yeah. Over 35 years, Lucas made over $35 billion just in merchandise, and Fox are now owned by Disney. Wonder who won that one. But I think we're the winners, because we got cool-ass merchandise, didn't we? For example, the C-3PO ceramic tape dispenser. Look at the look of horror on his face. He is feeling that every time you tug on that. We also got the Lando Calrissian disguise. It's only the mustache. There's nothing else. I know, you're right. No, there's no pot. It's just the mustache. Now, I am 42, which means I did not get to see the original trilogy in the cinemas, and it's something I wish I had seen. But when I was a teenager, I got a trilogy. I got this sequels, which meant new merchandise, such as the Jar Jar Binks lollipop. Any guesses to which bit's the lollipop? This top. Is 100? Yeah, this thing was designed in Epstein's Island. It's the only explanation for it. But this is Star Trek versus Star Wars. In this show, we are going to decide once and for all which is the superior franchise. Is it Star Trek? Is it Star Wars? I've got two fantastic acts at the back of the room who are going to come and join me in a second, and we're going to lead them through several rounds of debate, games, and at the end of every round, you, the audience, are going to hand out the points. Ah, trained audience. I like it. Let's go the other way. Okay, the side. Other side. The squirrel. Love it, love it. You guys are amazing. So we're going to have an absolutely fantastic time. Yay! Okay, please put your hands together and please welcome to the stage Nic Campbell and Ramsey Smith. Are you two well? You had a good day? Are you ready? You ready for this hot, sweaty basement dwelling thing that's about to happen?
And this is generally the most excited I've been for a gig all for I'm so excited!
Oh, yeah.
Okay, excellent, excellent. Well, this is a debate show, which means in any good debate, we need to hear their opening argument. We need to know why they love their particular franchise. So, please put your hands together. Stepping up first will be Hannah!
Thank you very much for having me. So I am on the Star Trek side. Yes. Alright, and I love Star Trek. I grew up with Star Trek, alright? And listen, Star Wars is fine, but it's just, Star Trek is so much better. First of all, what Rick said, all the real life technology, all the flip phones, all the iPads, all that sort of stuff, that's great as well. And what I like is that in Star Trek, the characters, they're not just, they're not just for art, they're real characters. They're not just there to fuck their sister. Even the people that get sent off to die in the red shirts, okay, they have meaning behind their lives. Alright, it's great. And Star Trek, there's so many strong female characters. Again, they're not just there to fuck their brother. They are strong female captains. We've got amazing people like that, so I love that growing up there. And also what I love is that the space geography makes sense in Star Trek, right? It doesn't work in Star Wars, does it? We have quadrants in Star Trek, Delta, Alpha, the other two. Star Wars just fucking flying around. Why have all the planets got sand on them? I don't know. Okay, but that's probably what happens. I also just think in general, the Star Wars characters, they're just hotter in general, I think. I think they're a bit of eye candy, I think so. Yeah, no, that's just me, fine. That's me when it rubs Picard's head, that's fine, that's just me. I think also they have the best villains. We've got the Borg, we've got the Kardashians, you know. The real strong ones that we all cherish and love. We've got Q, we've got the Klingons, we've got the other ones. And you know, and it's like, they're just so, you know, and there's so many good plots in Star Trek. It's not just like, oh, shall we fucking blow up the Death Star again? You know, it's like, that's fucking, yeah, at this point, the Death Star. So yeah, I think just overall then, it's got better plots, better characters, hotter characters, better technology, and yeah, it's just superior in every way, and that's why there's so many series. So that is my argument for why it's the
best. Arguing the case for Star Wars. Give up for Ramsey!
Hello there. I'm kind of agree with Hannah.
Great, do I win?
No, I'm going to. I did run here just to fit in with the sweatiness. I figured I could, you know. But no, this is Star Wars. She heard how it's all the tech. It all makes sense. I'm a dumb cunt. Who gives a fuck if it makes sense? Is it fun? Is it cool? Do I want to fucking think while I'm watching TV, while I'm watching a movie? I want to turn my brain off and see some fucking cool lightsabers, alright? Star Wars is a series that is not concerned with, you know, science or making much sense at all, alright? How can the ships, it's fast, it's magic, it's fast. Fucking deal with it. What are you trying to think? You fucking nerds, you know what I mean? As a dumb cunt, this is my show, alright? Fucking, yeah, fucking Star Trek, it makes my brain hurt, okay? Maybe I'm too dumb, but I'm dumb. Alright? Okay, I want to turn my brain off when I watch some shit. In Star Trek, you've got science, you've got, you know, dealing with morality, you've got the human nature. Star Wars, you got fucking space magic and incest. Turn your brain off and have a good time. Jesus Christ. So you also said there's hotter characters in Star Trek.
I don't know.
You said that I want to fuck Han Solo. I don't know. Don't we all want to fuck Han Solo? Didn't we all get confused watching fucking Carrie Fisher and Han Solo? Like, which one's better? No? Okay, just that's coming out of the closet. But no, I don't want to think. I am. But who wants to think when you can watch a coked up Carrie Fisher having a good time? Alright, that's what I get in. Oh, fucking science. Oh, fucking, come on, get a life. Fuck off. There's some things that Star Trek likes to boast. Star Trek, okay, so Star Trek, to be fair, they did have the first interracial kiss on television, but George Lucas is married to a black woman, so who's still keeping the fight going, alright? who really committed, alright? That's a great point, alright? Okay? It's a great fucking point. Even the good guys in Star Wars aren't that concerned with dumb morality shit or prime directives or whatever dumb shit you got on. In the first fucking movie, Obi-Wan chops off a guy's hand, but in the scene beforehand, he used mind control. Like, he could have just done that. He chose to be cool as fuck. He's like, no. De-escalate the situation? No. He's like a cop from an 80s movie, you know what I mean? I'll do whatever the fuck I want, alright? Fucking... Anyway, I guess it comes down to this. Would you rather watch a lightsaber fight or an allegory on fascism? Like, what's a better afternoon for you? I know what I'm going with. That's what
I just love the image now of Obi-Wan being like a cop and like Yoda calling him in to the office. Give me your badge and lightsaber. Okay, you heard the opening arguments there. There is a point in every round, so we're going to give a point out right now. So give us a cheer if it goes to Star Trek. Star Wars. All the dumb cunts. That's a point there for Star Trek. Okay, we're going to be moving to it. This show it has a rotating lineup. We have different debates every single day. The main debate today is which has had more impact on pop culture.
This is a losing
I like how
argument
that
for you,
was like,
so if you want to start.
Star Trek or Star Wars? This is Sophie's choice for nerds. Ramsey, up first.
I'll start. All right. This is obvious. People that aren't nerds know what Star Wars is. They know what's going on in it. All right. It's just factual. I asked my mum. She can name at least 2 characters from Star Wars, none from Star Trek. I think that's a pretty good litmus test. I feel like the hand is stacked against me in this room. I'd like to point that out. Further evidence, I Googled Star Wars porn. Thousands. I Googled Star Trek porn. Also thousands of results. People really like porn. They do. But there was better production in the Star Wars stuff. Okay? It's just a fact. Those are selling better. Okay? It's just a fact. That's how it works. Alright, prominent imagery that the average person can recognize from Star Wars. You've got the way that Yoda speaks. Everyone knows that, even if they've never seen Star Wars, they've picked it up. Darth Vader's breathing. Luke, I am your father. People have never seen Star Wars.
Oh, what's that?
Whoa!
What's going on?
I'm winning, and they're trying to take me down. The title crawl into space, that's what we opened up here, because that's the more iconic thing. Lightsabers, may the force be with you. In Star Trek, you've got, I don't know, Spock's ears, and that could also be Lord of the Rings. You know what I mean? So, fucking iconic. There is so much more Star Wars Lego. I don't know. You know any kids that had Star Trek Lego? If you did, it was you and you didn't have any friends. Alright, I mean, this is not the room to be mean to nerds. Fair. I've done that wrong, absolutely. You can see some guy wearing a Star Wars shirt that's never seen Star Wars. You're not seeing random people wearing Star Trek shirts. Here's a fact. This is on the field research. Okay, I used to work as a children's entertainer. I used to do that. I used to go out every week and I would dress up as characters. We had all sorts of Star Wars characters. I was Darth Vader. They wouldn't let me be Mace Windu, unfortunately. But we had that. I was Obi-Wan. I was Luke Skywalker. No kid ever requested a Star Trek character for their birthday party. Not once, not ever. Because if they did, it would be just them at the birthday party. All their friends. I'm being mean to nerds, I don't care, that's all I got. That is my argument. Hand it over to Hannah, thank you.
There's two things though. Kids entertainer.
Yes.
Did you just call them dumb cunts as well?
Well, if the shoe fit, I guess. You know what I mean? If the shoe
Question
fit.
though, did any child request Anakin Skywalker? Because that would have been worrying. And the younglings, not the younglings.
Yeah, I had a couple of Darth Vader, and I was like, I wish I could kill these children.
Yeah,
I wish I could do that too.
Okay, good for Ramsey.
Hey.
Let's hear the case from Hannah.
Okay, so listen, good points were made. Alright, not that you guys are dumb, because you guys can kill the fuck out.
Pandering.
I need to win somehow. Okay, so good points were made about what impact of pop culture, but I would argue, do we want what's had a more positive impact on pop culture? Okay? Because there's ladies in the room, right? We now have to deal with the thing of you're with your partner, maybe a couple of months, you go in, you find out what are you into. You have to have the fucking gold bikini conversation. That has been wrong by women, right? Star Trek, it's all positive stuff, right? I mean, basically Star Trek started conventions, essentially. All the people started doing that, all the things that, so that was a really good one. Also, like it broke down the racial and cultural barriers that we've talked about. We had the Harry Kim first kiss, we had Uhura, very positive things there. Yeah, the fandom. It sort of made sci-fi like cool. It did. It made it like respectable. Everyone was like, there's all these different ones we can see, and you can see yourself in every one. And then Star Wars is just like, oh look how big my dick lightsaber is. Right? It's inspired real life things, like NASA named a spacecraft after the Enterprise, alright? You don't see the fucking Jar Jar Binks Apollo 13, do you? No. Okay. It's been going longer. 10 years before Star Trek, 1966 was Star Trek before Star Wars, right? It's been culturally impacted before. It laid the way for George Lucas to come and spew his misogynistic bullshit. No, I'm joking, it's fine, I do like it, it's fine. So I would just say that maybe there's more, Star Trek, Star Wars memorabilia, and fucking tapes coming out of C-3PO's dick. But what's had a more positive impact, I would say Star Trek. That's my argument.
So in the debate round, you do have a right to reply.
I just like to point out, the question wasn't what's had a more positive impact? That wasn't the question. That wasn't the debate. What we were debating. So I would argue everything she said is null and void. What I'm trying to say is, much like Star Wars, I'm going to be misogynistic and silence this woman. Okay?
I would say that these good people are smart enough to be able to maybe change the conversation if we want to have a more intellectual debate, but you guys do it.
Okay, so I really did not expect it to get this spicy.
Boys.
I was like, I'll just write a question that's like, how could this ever go Andrew Tate? Oh, but it happens. Okay, you've heard these arguments. Gives a cheer. The point goes to Star Wars. Star Trek. The point goes to Star Trek. Okay. We're going to be moving into our next round, which is a round called Favorite Character. So in this round, we are going to discuss favorite characters. Come on, someone say Jar Jar. Get the fuck out now. But I bet we've all got like a favorite character. Sir, who's your favorite character in Star Trek or Star Wars?
Yeah, I did Star Trek definitely, and that's the one I like.
Name one.
Who would you go for?
Who would you go for? I don't know. That's
I'm
why I'm asking you.
Picard all the way.
Picard all the way. I love it. How about you? Favorite Star Wars character, Star Trek character? Chekhov. Oh, I like it. Nuclear vessels. Yes. How about you, sir, at the back? Who's your favorite character? Picard. Okay. Yes, you are fucking this. I'm going to share mine because we've got time. So, when it comes to Star Trek, my favorite character, this guy. Yeah. Specifically, season 3 onwards, when the beard comes in. First of all, this is aspirational for me. Right? I'm half Asian. I'm fucked. Right? I'll never get this. But there's many reasons to like Riker. Okay, he is a fantastic first officer. He is a loyal friend. He is a sensual lover. And a jazz trombonist. He's a quadruple threat.
And the Riker maneuver.
Oh, this is the thing. This man revolutionized sitting down. Just look at this. Watch the seat. Watch the leg. Oh, swings over. Let's give you a better angle. Here you go. Watch it. So he comes to the room. He doesn't even watch it. He just knows where it is. Right? Now, at this point, you might be thinking, how does he get out the chair? He can't do it backwards, can he? He's well caught I would. Now, when it comes to Star Wars characters, there's Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader. They're all amazing, but I like to go a little bit deeper. I go beyond the movies. I go into the comics. Oh yeah, this guy. Anybody know who this guy is? Anyone seen this guy before? Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Jedi. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Jedi Master Bates. This is a genuine character in the comics. Right? The best thing is he's killed by General Grievous. Okay? Now, let me ask you a question. How would you kill Master Bates? Oh, no. Squeezing the head too hard. That's how he dies. His head is squeezed and he dies. Only thing that can do. But the thing what I love about Star Wars is Star Wars has that sense of humor of its characters. So you've got the serious characters, then you've got Master Bates. You've also got Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. He's canon. He is, isn't he? Yeah. He's in the first animated Clone Wars. He exists and he's canon character than Shaggy, and he's a coward in Star Wars. Beautiful. So those are my favorite characters. Hannah, let's hear about your character. Who have you picked and why?
So my favorite character is the undisputed best captain in Star Trek. It is Janeway. Yeah! My queen. Okay, my queen. She's who I wanted to be when I was grow up. Like, not only to just experiment with different hairstyles. Okay, she's just the best captain for so many reasons. Like, she's tactical, she's a genius, she knows how to work things out, she sacrifices herself for her crew, she's like a strong female leader, and it's nice that it ties in with, like, we've got her as the captain, obviously Lucille Ball, famously known for saving Star Trek. So yeah, exactly, that all ties in together. What I think Janeway's main thing that makes her such a good captain is that she takes her family and everything through the Delta Quadrant, and does all this despite being held down by the worst second officer in the contract. Chicote is what? Shall we help? Let me go and consult my rubber sticks. Absolutely not. Okay? He hampers her down. She's dealing with Mickey. Blana's fucking trying to fuck Tom and then fuck someone else, and then she fucks Tom. Remember when they turned into the wee jelly thing? Do you remember that episode? So when they go back in time, it's very weird. So she's an unbelievable leader. She's just strong, and she's dealt with all this despite being tied down to the ball and chain that is Chicote. So that is my Janeway, the best character.
Ramsey, your favorite character
Yes.
and why?
This is let's go uphill. All right, I'm fighting an uphill battle. No, it's good. I liked it. Okay, so the first Star Wars movie it got criticized because there were no black characters in the movie. I argue that my favorite character is that representation. You can't tell me he's not beeping in AAVE, okay? You cannot tell me that's not a fucking African American speech. This would be better if it wasn't a room full of white people, but it is, okay, that's my fault. My fault. For some reason I thought there'd be a black person in the Star Wars and Star Trek show. Okay, that's absolutely my fault. I argue that is a person of colour. We've also got representation for LGBT people whose relationship with we're groundbreaking here, okay? 10 years after they groundbreak more, but whatever, who cares? But who was actually paying attention, the non-nerds? Okay, he's just got Matt, I'm going to say he as well. I guess I can. I don't know. That's a black man right there.
I can't believe you're doubling down on this.
I will double. What have I got to lose? Okay. Oh no, I lost this battle. No. Some of the best plot armor in fucking any movie ever. You can just waltz through any active war zone. Okay, I know that this isn't the place for edgy references, so I'm holding back to what I should reference to with Warzone, so let's stop with my thought process. I'm going to blame my performance on the heat. Okay. You just know this guy ignores Geneva Conventions, okay? Think this guy's not having a great time at Guantanamo Bay? Come on. He's cool, and he's cooler than, I don't know anything about Star Trek, so he's cooler than your character. And he could electrocute and beat the shit out of, not that we should hit women, okay, that's bad. Also, I'm fat, I know there's some other big nerds. You can also store food in him, he does that. You can have little snacks. So he's like a war criminal, but you can have like a muesli bar in it. So, what's not to love about that? Argument closed.
I love how you're calling him a war criminal when Chopper exists. He's done some dark shit, right? Okay, so we've got R2-D2 up against Janeway here.
Not actual size.
Oh, he's towering over there.
So we're not going to actually, I like it, this is a person of colour. What's the colour? Blue? Right, okay, so we're not going to mark it on, we're not going to get a point based on what you've just heard, thankfully. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to base
I was winning some hearts there, I don't know.
We're going to base it on the next two questions. The first question. Who wins in a fight? So let's hear the case for Janeway. How's Janeway winning this fight?
Janeway would fuck that little robot guy up so bad. Janeway would just come in and be like, I don't like bullies. Push! And then that would be it. So yeah, I think either she would just fuck him up, because she fucking works out, or she would find some sort of scientific way to go in and fuck with his circuits. So yeah, that's why I think he was going to win.
Okay.
That was like Star Wars, this was some scientific shit, that was a dumb explanation. You know what I mean? It's like, we did magic. Yeah, exactly. I can tell. No.
How's R2 winning this fight?
So we should have done some science shit. Alright, first, plot armor. So it doesn't matter. R2 will never die. Plot armor, it will never happen on screen. R2 will never get to do it. Plot armor, that's how it works. Also, he can electrocute, he can fucking go onto an X-Wing and start operating that. Didn't say he couldn't use other shit, he can go onto all sorts of shit. He can probably plug into whatever dumb shit you've got in Star Trek and fuck with that. And if you're saying, Huh?
She's got a massive spaceship.
Yeah, I know.
She's got a Voyager.
But he can put his little robot dick into that.
And the Starfleet vessels have security protocols the Death Star.
You are not considering the plot armor, exactly. Fucking Luke's gonna be on some speaker thing being like, can you do it better, R2? He's like, yeah, I can science the fuck out of this. You know what I mean? I can put my little dick in and fuck it up. Dicks!
Okay, you've heard your argument. I just want to add, you mentioned the security protocols on Voyager are better than Death Star. Voyager got defeated by cheese. So, okay, you've heard the arguments. Who's winning in this fight? Is it Janeway? Woo! R2D2?
I was carried by one hand.
It's Janeway. It's okay. Okay. Next question.
I'm not keeping score. I'm having fun. All right? Just having a great time.
Best quote.
Yeah, the chief's sick bay.
That was up there.
Okay, let's Hannah put up. You got quote there.
Yeah, surely there's coffee in that.
Yeah! You were waiting for that, weren't you? Okay, excellent. There's coffee in the nebula. Okay, let's get back to detail. I don't know how he's gone to the height of R2D2.
I don't know how to do some beeps and shit. Beep, beep, beep. I don't know.
Okay.
But you know what he was saying was cool as shit. Okay? You know it for a fact. So use your imagination.
Okay, so we've got some beeps, or there's coffee in that nebula. Give us a cheer that goes to R2D2.
Beeps!
Janeway! I asked these guys what their favorite characters in advance. As soon as Hannah said, "Oh, Janeway," I was like, "She's gonna fucking win this." Okay, we're gonna be moving into our next game, next round, which is actually a game. We're not gonna score this one. You guys can get involved in this one as well. This is a game called Timelines. Now, what's gonna happen in Timelines is I've taken a movie from each of your franchises. So you're gonna have a movie each. I've got 6 stills from the movie, and I've put them out of order. You're going to have 30 seconds to attempt to put them into the correct order. So I like how you're leaning forward to this moment. I'm fucking waiting for this. This is my time. Okay. I've only picked the good movies though for this round. So for Star Wars, you've got
3 options.
Attack of the Clones. Yeah, you ready? You ready? Ramsey? Here we go.
Okay.
Let's give you some time, 5 seconds, and you've got 30 seconds to get them into the right
Okay,
order.
absolutely.
Here we go. Okay, people. You get involved as well.
I think that's going to be first. You don't have to do anything, that's first. Fucking second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth.
What do we think, people? Do you think it's close? Any other ideas? 4-2. You said 4-2.
I said 4-2 the other way around, but that's earlier? Oh, yeah, what? Did I say that was 1? Oh, what did I say was 1?
Yeah, you said that was 1, so you want to go for that one now?
Oh, yeah, I'm with that one. Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah,
we're going to go 4-2,
Yeah.
and what was next one?
So 4-2, then I said 3, yeah. 4, 5, oh, sorry, 4.
Yeah. So 4-2, 3, 6,
3, 5, 6, 1.
Yeah. Okay, let's see how close.
Told you I'm
Let's see how close you are. Oh, 4-2, 5, 3, 6, 1. So we can swap those two out. Yeah, I mean, close. Give a round of applause. Give a round of applause. That created the work.
Is it my fault for not remembering the fucking love plot?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That fits in?
I think
That
we
could have
all-
been during the credits for all accurate shit.
We all tried to erase
Yeah,
that.
That is the only half of the film anyone remembers.
Yeah. I love this bit as well because you know, like every character in Star Wars has a name so that they can sell merch.
Yeah.
So the guy who sells death sticks has a name. His name is Alan Sleaze Bagano. Genuinely, and his action figure came with death sticks for kids. Okay, Anna, you ready for yours? Okay. Again, only sticking to the good movies. I've given you Star Trek 5.
Yes!
I'm gonna label you guys, I've not fucking seen it.
It's okay.
3,
Right, well, here we go.
6.
Right.
Yeah, 3,
Okay, here
6.
we go. On
Okay,
you
so
go.
they're definitely in it.
Right.
Right, what do you think?
6, 1, 2, 5. No.
Yeah.
3, 6, 1, 4, 5, 2.
3, 6, 1,
1, 5, 2.
4, 5, 2.
4, 5, 2.
3, 6, 1, 4, 5, 2.
3, 6, 1, 4, 5, 2. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say that.
So say that again, so we're thinking
3, 6, 1, 4, 5, 2.
3, 6,
Oh,
1.
hang on. What division in the camp?
3, 6, 1, 4, 5, 2.
What are the others?
Oh, 6 will be last.
Right, okay, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it.
It's going to be the one I'll win and it doesn't count for
Here we go.
points.
The answer is 3, 6, 4, 1, 5, 2. So again, if you just switched around those, you would have been so fucking close. Big round of applause to yourselves, guys.
You also lied. You said you only chose the good ones.
We've
It's
tried
a
to
comedy
love
show.
this film for years.
That's him shooting that satellite, and then they cut to that scene. And I saw your face going, hang on a fucking second.
Yeah, excuse me.
Point of order! Okay, let's move into our next debate. We're back to scoring now. Our next debate round is called Versus. In this round, we've just got two very quick debates, two things up against each other. We don't need, there's not going to be any back and forth on it. I just want to hear your quick argument for your side. Okay?
Okay.
So, the first one is 7 of 9 versus Ahsoka Tano.
Jesus Christ.
Who's had the better?
Someone's getting into this.
Whoa. Who had the better redemption arc? Okay. Ramsey is going first.
All right. I've sparingly seen all the stuff that this character is in, so let's remember. All I know is at the start she's like an annoying 14-year-old, and then she becomes less annoying, and then she becomes an actually good character. I've got a sister, and she was once an annoying 14-year-old, and when she started to become less annoying, that was great. So I think that's a great arc for her.
Okay. That's actually a genuinely good redemption.
That's a great argument. Thank you.
Okay.
I love the sympathy I'm getting from the. That was actually a good argument.
What? It's not the one I would have gone with, but... let's hear about 7 and 9.
Okay, 7 and 9 arc is better because she didn't just like leave. She had to rebuild her whole life. She was assimilated when she was a baby born child, and then she got brought back. She had to relearn social interactions. She had to make friends. She had to develop relationships, and then she's come full circle. She got through Voyager, and then obviously, I don't know, Picard fans out there. She come back and she's like a bounty hunter and shit. And I can't remember exactly what happened, but she was
Oh my God.
She was looking big. So it was. So I think that she had the best one. She's literally gone from being one of the most evil beings in the universe to becoming a fucking kick-ass bitch. So that's got to be.
And what is her current posting?
Yeah.
Captain of the
Captain of
Enterprise.
Yes! Oh my god, so it is! Yes, what that is the ultimate born bitch to captain of the Enterprise. Has to be the best. Thank you for that.
Okay, so we've heard the arguments. Here's a cheer if it goes to Ahsoka.
Hey! Wake up!
Someone's my annoying sister.
Surely someone's
Give me the cheer for 7 and 9. Okay, the next one versus which franchises cause more arguments at weddings? Let's hear Hannah.
Star Trek fans don't get invited to weddings.
Am I meant to be bagging on Star Wars here and say that they cause more
No,
arguments?
no,
Yeah, okay. Well, I think probably Star Trek, just because there's so many different, like, who's the best captain? There's been so many series, there's so many shit movies, clearly, look at that one. But no, there's like, so I think probably Star Trek, because it's like, there's always the Picard versus Janeway versus should Deep Space Nine even be allowed on television anymore? We don't know. Sorry, no, don't turn on me, I love you all.
Turn on her! She's evil, she hates you!
She can do math.
So yeah, I think just because there's so many different variations, movies, captains, things to argue about. Surely there's more to argue about in Star Trek.
Yes, but Star Trek also teaches us tactical diplomacy.
That is true.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll ignore that.
Yes.
Let's hear Star Wars.
If I go to a wedding and there's people arguing about Star Trek, I'm leaving, okay? Fuck you nerds. No, okay. Oh no, I've lost my page. Oh no, everyone pretend like I was doing really good. Okay. Alright, there's way more arguments, mainly because it's more likely that someone that's into Star Wars can actually marry someone that is not a nerd. not into it, you know what I mean? I feel like if you're really into Star Trek, you're gonna find someone that's really into Star Trek. Star Wars fans were out there, right? So just some examples of some, no, we cannot have a Star Wars themed wedding. That's happened at least 1 million times, I think. No, not even an Ewok as the ring bearer. That's definitely followed up from that argument. I'm not dressing up as Princess Leia for the honeymoon. That's got to be happened at least a couple of times. I think the only argument between a married couple with Star Trek is no, you cannot do that to me on the honeymoon. That's the only one I can think of. So I guess that's my argument.
Okay, we won the argument. Gives a cheer if the point goes Star Trek.
Give me one.
Yay! Star Wars can have 1 point.
Star Wars.
Last round was with 4 points. What? Did someone say that?
Okay, that's the end of the versus round. Okay, give him a big round of applause so far. As we move into our last round. Usually when I'm doing this show, the point scoring is kind of like whose line is it anywhere? Don't give a shit, they go to anybody. However, this time, Star Trek is currently on 5 points and Star Wars is on 1 point. As we move into our final round, where it's all to play for. Ultimate knowledge! Now, in this round, you guys are going to get 5 questions each on your franchise. We're going to start with patronizingly easy and then move up in difficulty. This guy did the show the other day. Was it patronizingly easy starts?
Yeah, it was.
And then did it ramp up?
Frustratingly.
Okay. So, you're going to get, what's going to happen is you're going to get, if you get your answer right, you get a point. If you get it wrong, the other side can attempt to answer to steal the point. So, it could happen. It could happen.
It could.
You're not alone. Or you can select one person from the audience each to support you.
Here's the thing, I feel like the audience hates me so much. They're going to give me wrong answers on purpose. I don't know who to trust.
So, because you're nodding so vigorously, I'm
Yes.
so tempted, but no. So, first of all, do we have a Star Trek expert in the room who knows Star Trek? What's your...
Actually, I don't know.
You guys know everything?
I know this man. He reviewed my show so many years ago, and it was so lovely, so I feel like I owe him a favor. Michael
I'm so glad you're on my team.
I will do my best.
Okay. So we need a Star Wars expert who knows. I love it how you're like, you're gonna fucking pick me. Who knows their Star Wars? Who thinks they can save this? Okay, Sean, yeah!
Are they the same questions as last
No, they are not.
Could they
Come
be?
on, Sean Mason, everybody!
You're going to help me, that's all good.
He used the force to open the door. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's get some. So, do you understand what's going on, guys? Yeah. Point to get it right. Get it wrong. Other side can steal the point. Fuck it. I'll tell you as well. The audience can answer as well. If they both get it wrong. The audience has won the show before. Okay. So it is literally all to play for. Let's get some appropriate music on the go. Oh yes. We will start.
What franchise is
not
that
your
from?
question.
What franchise is that from? No, like you picked a cool one.
Okay. As I said, we're going to start off patronizingly easy. Star Trek. What is the name of the starship captained by Jet Plane?
Voyager.
Is correct. Star Wars. What is the name of the main Thank you very much. It's been a long day. Protagonist in sequel trilogy, the main protagonist.
Right.
Is correct. You got another point. Okay, Star Trek. What is the name of the Ferengi home world?
Ferenginar.
Is correct.
They have 300 words for rain. Right now it's glamming.
Okay, Star Wars. Who kills Supreme Leader Snoke?
Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren.
Is correct! They're
Why were
keeping
you
up
up
the
here the whole
pace.
time? Why were you up here the whole time?
They're maintaining the gap. That's
Yes.
all they're- Okay. Star Trek. What is the name of Deanna Troy's mother?
Oaxana Troy, daughter of the Fifth House, holder of the sacred chalice.
Yes.
Heir to the holy room. And you are?
Tempted to give you 2 points. That's a point there. Give me a round of applause. Okay. Star Wars.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do it.
Get the questions I write and then I go, fucking hell. What is the name of the Jedi Master who was with Palpatine when he was kidnapped by General Grievous?
Shark T.
Incorrect. Good guess.
I
though.
cannot.
What was the question? Who
Just
was?
name a Jedi.
Okay, cool. Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, this be better. Incorrect. Anyone out there?
Coon.
No. It's, honestly, the name is like from like the books. It's Roran Korok.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry.
Okay, Star Trek.
Okay.
What is the name of the planet where the crew of the original Enterprise find a perfect replica of 1920 Chicago gangster culture?
Sigma Iosha.
You knew
Is that the full name?
What do you mean is that their full name? If that's any part of the name, I want the fucking point.
I'm trying to decide how much of a color.
Sigma Iosha 4.
It's incorrect.
Just change the
Just
number.
Price is right it. Okay.
What he said, but a different number.
Yes.
Different number.
3.
3.
Incorrect.
6.
2. Sigma Iosha 2. You said it like fuck. Okay. No one gets the point. Okay. Star Wars. What specific sound effect was used to create the noise of a TIE fighter's engine? I told you it would ramp up.
That's a good question.
It's a good question. I know. I will say, I'm going to clue. It's 2 things. It's 2 things combined.
2 things combined. Yes.
Gonna need an answer. The audience is literally melting.
One's like a wild cat roar, like a panther tiger thing.
Okay.
Panther tiger thing.
Yeah.
And oh yeah.
What's Mr. Bird doing there?
They're saying who learns?
Some type of bird.
Incorrect. Good guess.
It's the cat thing.
It's memory serves, it's like a jaguar or something. Is it a waterman or something like that?
Do you know what? It's not a cat.
The audience didn't get a go.
Oh, sorry.
I think it's an elephant. And on every serve,
Something on a wet pavement, like a sort of car driving on a wet pavement, maybe.
something like that. I think.
Yes, that's correct.
Yay!
I got you. Okay. Star Trek. What is the board designation for the powerful telepathic three-legged species from the fluidic space?
Oh, it's so easy.
Species intelligent.
Correct. Is correct!
How can you just say so easy?
Looks at me and goes, tragic.
Okay, Star Wars.
Yes.
Star Wars.
Here we
What
go.
are the odds of you winning?
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
Never tell me the odds.
What is the name of the outer rim planet where Rey meets Maz Kanata?
Oh, Takadona. Yeah.
Is correct! Please give a big round of applause to Michael and Sean for joining us!
I'm very useful.
And then you did all the heavy lifting. you can
I
put
had
that.
that during that one.
Before I announce the winner,
You need to
you guys want
suspense
to
music.
promote where they can go see you next.
Yes, I'm Hannah Campbell. My show is called Me. It is on 4:20 every day at the Gilded Balloon Powerhouse. It's my debut hour. It's an hour of just, you come along, have a good time. There's no very trauma or anything like that. I just want to make you laugh for an hour. One of those shows. They're rare at the Fringe. So if you want to come and see me instead of 4:20 every day at Powerhouse, I'd love to see you there.
Wow. You get good reviews as well.
And then I'll be cheeky 5 stars.
There you go. Ramsey?
I don't actually have a show on at the Fringe. I'm just here hanging out doing spots, but you can follow me at Ramsey_Smith_ on Instagram. You can send me some cool nerd shit. You can say I'm a loser. You can do whatever you want. Just boost the engagement, I guess. Is all.
Okay, excellent. So, myself as well, just a couple of things. First of all, this show is part of a group of shows that you can come and see either the Counting House, the Nic Records, or the Pear Tree. It's part of Best Nerd Fest. Yay! What you're going to do is everyone take one of these with you. If you go see 2 other shows and get this stamped, you get a prize. A prize that all nerds covet. A badge. So I'm going to leave these at the front here. I've already stamped them for this show. If you want to take one, go. There's a show at 8:15 called Off Your Head. Brilliant game show. Stand-up philosophy is really good as well. If you're curious, go check them all out. Also, last thing for myself as well, for us now, this has been part of the Free Festival. So, the way the Free Festival works, it makes comedy affordable. It shows like this affordable, not just for you guys, but also for us, the acts coming to put on shows here. Because it is very expensive to go to the paid venues, whereas free shows here, it costs very little, but it makes people like ourselves, like I know these guys here on the Free Festival as well, able to bring awesome shows. These guys, go check them out as well. We've got flyers with you.
Yeah.
Okay, now, you came in for free. Getting out, on the other hand, I did do this show at the Gilded Balloon. That's the year we met, wasn't it? It was the Gilded Balloon year. That's
It was. When I met you at your first show,
Oh, yes, that's
which was
right.
upstairs on Rose Street.
That was right. That was the Gilded Balloon. That was Gilded Balloon year. So I did the show at the Gilded Balloon where they were making people pay £17, £18 for a ticket on a Saturday night, which is, yeah, it's a lot. It means that people didn't see it as many people as hoped and stuff like that. Bringing it to the Free Festival means that you guys can pay what you think this show is worth. So if you think it's worth £5 per person, that is amazing. If you think it's worth £10 per person, that is very generous of you. If you think it's worth £20 per person, well, that's what's expected. Absolutely joking. I'm going to be standing outside with this pint glass for any cash, but I also have a card reader if you want to pay by card instead. The other thing as well, I only have 2 shows left, so I'm only doing a short run. I've got tomorrow and Sunday. Sunday's my last show. I would love to fill this room out on those last 2. So please tell people about the show. If you take any pictures during it, tell people about it. Use the hashtag VSSW. You can follow me on social media as well. Just my name, Rik Carranza, if you want to do that as well. So please tell people. You can also leave reviews on the Edinburgh Fringe website as audience members. So if you enjoyed the show, go leave a review. If you didn't enjoy the show, nobody likes a snitch. But without further ado, the winner today of Star Trek vs. Star Wars. Now, I'm gonna build it up. We're gonna build it up because this is, I think, like the 14th show, right? The current running total is, and I mean, Star Wars 3, Star Trek 9, Graham 1. Graham was someone who came up to represent both sides during Ultimate Knowledge and got all 10 questions right. Fucking you win the show. Okay. But adding to the win for the Fringe of 2025, it goes to Star Trek!
Shut up.